Hi, I'm Danny Ecker with your Chicago Business Today Midday Report. Caterpillar is part of a group mounting a legal challenge to the state's recent decision to hike electric bills to cover more than a third of the cost of the downstate FutureGen clean coal power plant. They joined Exelon, which last month pulled out of the alliance developing the plant, a move that U.S. Senator Dick Durbin blasted as, quote, heavy-handed corporate betrayal, end quote. Our Steve Daniels joins me now with the latest development on this story. Steve, do we know at all why Caterpillar decided to change its position on this?
They didn't shed a lot of light on that themselves. They said that when the FutureGen project, which has been in the works for many, many years, was scaled back from a plant to be built from the ground up into a retrofitted plant, that it didn't fit in with their corporate goals, and they kind of left it at that. So they didn't get into the financing of the project or whether or not that was something that they had a problem with.
So what's the fate at this point, does it appear, of the FutureGen plan? I mean, it's gotten some approvals, but now, I mean, is there a sense that this challenge could actually pose a big roadblock here?
Well, you know, it's going to depend on the courts entirely because, and it will depend on whether the courts determine that the ICC overstepped its bounds, the Illinois Commerce Commission overstepped its bounds in saddling consumers with higher electric bills to pay for this. And we're not going to know that for a year or two at least. In the absence of a successful court challenge, this will go forward almost certainly.
And now we have a situation here where, you know, Exelon, Caterpillar, a couple companies that potentially could benefit from this clean coal plant, in theory, may be sort of not offering their support, but they could be obviously the beneficiaries of this. I mean, is that, and also the clean coal plant itself is sort of, it's sort of undetermined whether it has its benefits as promised, right?
Well, Exelon and Caterpillar were never necessarily direct beneficiaries of this. In fact, for Exelon, which runs nuclear plants, this is potentially competition. But Senator Durbin leaned on both to join the alliance back in early 2010. Both agreed. It broadened the alliance, which is made up almost entirely of mining-related and coal-related companies, into something, you know, that had some big Illinois corporate names. And also some companies that expanded outside of coal. Both of those now have pulled out, which leaves the alliance almost entirely dominated by coal and mining-related companies.
In the meantime, Senator Durbin is just frustrated with this whole thing at this point.
Well, Senator Durbin is pushing this project forward and is frustrated with Exelon and is frustrated with the you know, much more so with Exelon than Caterpillar. But he's committed deeply to this, as he has been for many, many years.
Okay, Steve, good stuff. Thanks for the time.
Thanks.